Thor Love and Thunder is now playing in theaters, guys, and I'm seeing another question go around the internet. Is Thor Love and Thunder better than Thor Ragnarok? Well, no, but that's according to Rotten Tomatoes. How's about how you feel? How's about how I feel? Guys, let's talk about this question today. But before I dive in, welcome to Geekly Goods. My name is Leo Rydell, and this is Geekly Goods here, where we talk about the latest in movies, TV, Marvel, DC, guys, any corner of the geekverse we can hit. We're hitting it here on the channel, so go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, and let's talk about this question. Is Thor Love and Thunder better than Thor Ragnarok? You guys let me know down in the comments before I answer, because, I gotta admit, I really loved and enjoyed Love and Thunder, but I don't think so. And there are a couple of reasons why I like Ragnarok more than I like Love and Thunder. First and foremost, I just want to say that I love Natalie Portman as Thor. She is great as a mighty Thor. And of course, I love Tessa Thompson back as Valkyrie, but there was a magic that Thor Ragnarok really brought to the Thor franchise that I just don't think can strike as hard twice. Because I did really like Love and Thunder, but there was just this charm and this fun that Ragnarok broke out into from the other Thor films. Yes! Dark World and Thor were a little more mythos heavy, a little more serious, and Ragnarok, geez, I'm tumbling already. Ragnarok was a little bit more fun than those films. Actually, a lot more fun, more colorful.
Your friend from work.
It just changed the formula and was the first to do it in introducing all these characters. Korg, Valkyrie, you bring Loki back, you bring Hela in. Bringing all these new characters in, returning characters from the Thor franchise, really worked for that. And while I do think Taika is a great writer, he's a great director, I liked him being the director and having different writers, and I thought the comedy between Loki and Thor really worked in Ragnarok. And while there's not as many laughs in Love and Thunder, that's not as big of a problem. I think Ragnarok also has some better pacing. I found myself not quite taken out of the story as much as I was in Love and Thunder. There were a couple of moments in Love and Thunder where I was just kind of like, okay, where are we getting to? What's happening? Love and Thunder certainly has the better villain in Christian Bale's Gore, but unfortunately, Gore I felt was not on screen enough to actually make a big impact. Now, Cate Blanchett was great as Hela, but we got more scenes of Hela. We got scenes throughout the movie of her kind of devising her plans, working on things. We didn't get that much of Gore, which is a little bit of a letdown in Love and Thunder because I really enjoy Christian Bale. And look, like I said, Cate Blanchett, very close second, but we got more Hela scenes in Ragnarok than we did get Gore in Love and Thunder. Ragnarok, you see her cut back and forth, you know, with Carl Urban's character. You see Scourge and her talking and her devising this plan. We don't really see that with Gore. We see him in the beginning, we see him a little bit in the middle, and then we see him kind of in that third act a lot more, and I really wanted to see more Gore, so that was a bit of a problem. Some pacing issues in Love and Thunder, and while I love Natalie Portman, Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, there was just something about having Tom Hiddleston in there, having Mark Ruffalo in there in Ragnarok that just elevated it a little bit more than Love and Thunder. Now, Love and Thunder has a lot of strengths, and I will say, writing-wise, it's about as strong, but I just think Ragnarok had better pacing. It was a more fun movie, and let's be real, Thor's been through some tragedies since Ragnarok, but it was just a little more fun. There's just some kind of magic about Ragnarok that's so hard to touch. And Ragnarok definitely sits in my top 15 in the MCU, and Love and Thunder is going to be a little bit below it. But Ragnarok, there's just such fun and charm to Ragnarok that is going to be hard to top. Look, if they want to go Thor 5 route, awesome. Maybe, maybe not. Also, I like the ending of Ragnarok more, even though it was definitely more tragic. I liked it more because it led into the Avengers, of course, into Infinity War and into Endgame. I just think Ragnarok ended better than Love and Thunder because I gotta admit, spoiler warning for those who haven't seen it, I gotta say the ending of Love and Thunder, I don't know if I wanted Thor to be a babysitter at this point. I just was kind of like, all right, I don't know about this. But guys, you got to let me know down in the comments how you felt about this matchup. Did you like Love and Thunder more than Ragnarok? Did you like Ragnarok more than Love and Thunder? I know some said that Love and Thunder elevated some things in Ragnarok, and while I can see where they're coming from, for me, I just think it was a more entertaining, fun, magical, and enjoyable experience with Ragnarok. And like I said, you got Mark Ruffalo, you got the Revengers, you just have a little bit more oomph in Ragnarok, in my opinion, than Love and Thunder, even though I love the Mighty Thor. I loved what Natalie Portman brought to the table. I just think that the Revengers were so cool, and I loved the duality, or I loved the chemistry between Thor and Loki. And while Thor and Jane is great in this movie, I just really liked Thor and Loki in Ragnarok, man. They were so good together. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Are you team Love and Thunder, or are you team Ragnarok? Let me know your thoughts, and if you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button for your boy Leo right there. And guys, we will see you next time on Geekly Goods.